Good afternoon, it's me again, just to give you a short video on some tractors that we're trying to sell for somebody. They're really good people, and we'll take you around. They're two Fordson majors and one grey Ferguson, which is a TEF. Just in case you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, it'd be great. We're today at Ladyland Farm in Surrey, and I'm here with Phil. Phil was the old farmer.
Hello, less of the old.
Yes, and he's going to show me around to his old tractors, aren't you, Phil?
I am.
And how long have you been on the farm here?
Since 1982.
Really?
Yeah.
And it was a mixed farm, was it?
It was a mixed farm. Originally it was a dairy farm, and then it became a mixed farm, half pasture, half cereals, and now it's going to be mainly pasture.
Yeah. Yeah. How many acres is it?
Just over 100 acres.
Oh, fine, lovely, yeah. Unfortunately, these days you can't make a profit out of less than 300 acres, can you, really?
That's true. Some people consider it as a big garden.
Yes, a lovely garden, yes.
Unfortunately.
Yes, here we are. Anyway, we're on to the Fordson majors. They're in a condition that are good for spares and one thing and another, but I'm sure if you make Phil a nice offer on them, he'll come along and give you some money, and it's all in fine fettle. Just needs a little bit of work. It's an original major, Fordson. It's been used on the farm for Phil, for what reason?
Children climb on them because we're an education farm, or were an education farm until this year when we actually retired.
Oh, okay.
So we have bought these old tractors in for children to see old machinery and to play on them. That's
really good, isn't it? Really good.
Yeah, great. And they've had a lot of fun.
And they've had a bit of paint, I can see, as well.
Over the years,
yes,
as you can see.
Here we are, another Fordson major. It's got a red colour to this one, unusually not blue, but if you peel back the red, you can see the blue. And the same with the TEF. We've got a TEF here. And he's also got a 375, which he won't sell me.
No way.
Yeah. So what made you come out of farming then, Philip?
Old age.
Really?
No. We want to spend more time with grandchildren and do a few other things.
Yeah. Was your family originally into farms, or?
No.
No?
No.
What was they into? What background did you come from?
I'm a university professor.
Oh, you really?
That's what I've been doing over the years.
Yep.
My wife's a teacher, and we bought this because we had a business which we sold.
Oh, okay.
And we were lucky enough to find this in 1982.
Oh, and you've been ever since?
Ever since.
And you enjoy? Yes, you enjoy the countryside as well as I do.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
What we're going to do now, viewers, we're going to walk round to a trailer which you used to use on the farm, I understand, Phil?
Yep, it's almost new because we look after it, and we used to put the children on the trailer, and I used to get into the massive Ferguson 390 and drive them around the farm so that they can see cereals growing, see sheep grazing, see cattle grazing, and so on, and they had a lot of fun.
And you've got a dairy full of old equipment that you used to use?
Stacks of equipment.
Can we have a walk around that in a minute?
Yeah, you can.
Well, let's look at the trailer first and see if we can hopefully sell it.
But you can't have my 375.
No, I won't even show the viewers that, because they'll be as jealous as I am.
Yeah.
Right, we're walking to the shed. This used to be a silage pit for the farm.
A bit messy, I'm sorry about that. Just cleaning it up.
And here we are on the trailer. Can you tell us a little bit about the trailer then? What's the make? Do you know the make of it at all?
A company called Cherry, I don't know, from somewhere in the Midlands, made it for it. It was made specifically for our needs.
Yep.
And we could get probably about 50 children, 25 on each side, at least that.
Yep.
And it was safe. It met all the health and safety regulations, which is critical.
Yes.
The benches They are just screwed on so they can be removed, and this would be a substantial trailer for any farmer to use.
Oh, okay. And I'm going to ask the magic question, Phil. What are you hoping to get out of it?
I'm expecting for someone to come and make me a reasonable offer.
That sounds fine to me. And excellent. I mean, you're open to negotiations, obviously.
I am, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the viewers have had quite a good look at it. I mean, she's in fine fettle, as I called it. The hydraulics are good, the brakes, and it's kept in a shed.
Well, this is the old cattle yard where we used to keep the cattle over winter, because we're on heavy clay.
Yep.
And in winter, we used to bring the stock in here, the large animals in here, the year-olds plus in here, and the little ones in the alleyway and in this back shed over here.
Okay. Can we have a look at the old dairy, Phil, if that's not too much trouble?
No problem at all. What we used to do is bring in 7-day-old calves.
Yep.
And rear them till they were finished.
Okay.
And then send them to market.
Okay. I've got to say, it's got to be the tiniest farm I've ever been on.
Except for that part over there. Oh, I haven't got the lights on, but...
Yeah, well, the camera will pick it up anyway.
Yeah, so this was the old dairy, which we converted into pens, and we had 7-day-old calves, which we kept for 6 weeks and weaned them off milk before we moved them on into other sheds.
Oh.
And that's how we started. And when we had schools here, school visits, these had little calves in, and the children, we would make milk for them, and they would bottle fill the calves.
Fantastic. It's nice to see someone prepared to put a bit of time into our younger folk. Today's too greedy.
There's a nice loom here if anyone wants a loom.
My God. You should open it up as a museum. But I'm sure a film person would be interested in all this equipment, wouldn't they? For film sets. Well, that's amazing, Phil. Absolutely amazing. It's like you say, what are you going to do? You can't take it with you, can you?
No, not at all. Got a couple of scales there with their weights. One's a little bit older than the other.
And we got some farm machinery in the yard as well. Some old farm, a cultivator, a potato picker. Near the Dutch barn. And of course, when it was an educational facility, the toilets, all the facilities for the children. I'm going to show them these ones over here, Phil, first.
Okay.
And where did you pick them up? Locally or?
No, all over the southeast. Just when we bought the farm, I just looked out for old kits.
Yeah.
Just to show the kids how farming was.
Yes. You got a fuddle beat crusher there.
Grinder.
Yeah, horse ploughs and horse cultivator. Sorry, I haven't got my teeth in today. I do apologise. You got a cattle crush.
This is our handling area for our cattle. Those were fun days.
Did you have many workers working for you at the time, Phil?
Yeah, me and Maria.
Oh.
Me and my wife.
Really?
And we used to bring in the odd contractor now and again.
Yeah.
We needed help.
Well, it's been very interesting. I'm sure we can come find someone who's interested in your trader, Phil.
Thanks very much.
Thank you for letting me on your farm today.
My pleasure.
Okay,
Do
then.
come again.
Thank you. Thanks ever so much for watching. Like I say, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do. There'll be a couple of videos up the top and a subscribe button on the left or right, whatever. But thanks again. It's been a real pleasure to walk around Philip's farm, and he's put some back into community. Well, thanks for now then. Cheerio.